This arrived today. I'm very happy to have one of these again. I had one in my collection in the 1980s and 90s, but I didn't have one for this collection. Obviously, it's going to need work. It used to have chrome. Much of that is gone. I prefer just the silver finish. That's probably how it's going to end up. Other than a slight warpage here in the roof, slight depression. There's no cracks. This is in really good shape. Definitely have to work on rust there. Clean up the trucks. I've got a replacement part for this missing part of the coupler. There is no bulb in it. I have those. It's interesting here that there are screws holding the base in this. I haven't seen that before. I'm used to just seeing the, I think, no, this all has screws. But I'm going to take this apart and get to work on cleaning it up and seeing what else needs to be done. I'll be back later. The first step is removing these screws. This one should be easy. Yes. I'll keep working on this and I'll be back. Okay, I have the chassis off. There's some rust here. See a little bit under there. It's not bad. Definitely going to have to work particularly on that wheel. The shell has the original paper in it. The windows are all there, although as you can see, this window is warped quite a bit. So I'm going to pull those out and I will be back. I was mostly successful in removing the windows on one side. I'm going to leave these because they are very, very securely glued in there and they're not damaged. And I did lose a little bit of this one because it was glued in there and I could not get the other piece out. And this side is so distorted anyway, I may need replacements. But now the next step is really to get to cleaning up and I will be back. I've taken the nameplates off both sides of the car. It was a struggle on one side. I have removed all the windows because I've decided I'm going to try out what many people recommended, Purple Power, see how well it'll take all the chrome off here so I can start over. I will paint this silver. I like that look a little bit better. So I'm using just a couple of paint tray liners here, and I'm going to start by spraying on a stream of this and check it from time to time and see how it goes, and you'll see the progress I make as we go through this. The soap may be better, but I am experimenting. I'll have to get decals to replace the American Flyer lines. Name up there, I know they're available. So I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to try to help it along with a toothbrush, see if that makes a difference in speed. This hasn't had long to soak, so I don't expect a big difference yet. Although that's looking pretty positive already. Yeah, looking good. This is working very, very, very well. I'm amazed. Thank you to everyone who recommended Purple Power. I'm not seeing any damage to the plastic, which is the other thing I'm told it would not do, is damage the plastic. The car is getting close to being completely stripped. I think you still see a little reflection there some, but it's coming along. This end is looking pretty good. A little bit more work to do here. I'm actually really liking this color. Part of me is tempted to leave it this color, or at least leave the strip through the windows unpainted for striping. My observation car is a blue stripe car. The other two, one is actually still chrome, one is silver. So I'm undecided on that, but I don't remember seeing another American Flyer car molded in this color. It's very, very interesting. Well, back to work. You see this side is looking really good. A bit more work to do here. So more of the toothbrush and scrubbing, and I will return again. I have decided that I will paint the whole thing silver, largely because right here there's a scratch and a little area of damage. Hopefully that's showing. That still got the chrome in it, plus the chrome is persisting inside the window there. So rather than really try to get that out, I'll just leave that chrome as filler, and so that area of slight damage won't be noticed, and I will just paint the whole thing silver when I'm ready to paint. I'm putting the windows back in the painted car, using a couple of these clamps, and for the longer windows, a piece of a craft stick. And I'm gluing them with this epoxy that I got at a dollar store, and it's holding really well. The windows are all back in the car, both sides. So I've got to put the nameplates back on the sides, find a light bulb to go inside, and put it back together. And here it is, all finished. Coupler is repaired. That's the one that was missing the operating part. Here's the other side. The only thing left to do is to get decals to add American Flyer lines up here again, unless I decide to do something else. But it's ready to go, and in a bit we're going to see it running.